What's good, everybody? It's your boy Fur back with a special episode. If you a 49er fan anywhere in the country, this is an episode you do not want to miss. What up, people? As you can see, we got a full house. Whistle Gang house is full today. Of course, I got my boy Monty and P with me as always. But we got two special guests. Hell, all the way from the West Coast now. Miss Anna and Jamil, welcome to the Whistle Gang podcast. How y'all doing?
Good. Thank you for having us.
So, obviously, we're all 49er fans. Anna, I'm gonna come to you first, as you being the queen on the episode this week. Tell us a little bit about you, where you're from, what you represent. How did you become a 49er fan? How did this all come about?
Well, I'm from LA, born in LA. I was raised a Niner fan.
Gotcha.
I do have 7 brothers, and
You got 7 brothers?
7.
I didn't know that.
And the one that's the closest, or I should say, the one that helped my mom with me as a newborn,
Yep.
is a big Niner fan. So I would sit there and watch games with him, and from Joe Montana to Steve Young, all the way to I don't know who else, but it's been part of my life for a long time, and I don't regret it. I love my Niner.
Don't we all? But now you're not just a Niner fan though. You are the president and founder of the 619 Niners.
Yeah.
What made you?
Shout out to 619, baby.
What made you do that? What made you start a chapter and get a group together to start watching games?
Yeah, I founded the group about 13 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been going since then, it's just something that, shout out to Pedro in Atlanta. A lot of people don't know that Pedro was the reason the 619ers happened.
Gotcha.
He is from Tijuana, I believe. His family lives in Tijuana, which is across the border, literally. So he wanted to see a Niner club in San Diego, and he made it happen. He helped me, and shout out to Pedro.
You've been holding it down ever
since then. He guided me, and ever since then, it's just been going up,
Gotcha. My man Jamil, what's going on, man?
Oh, good,
Shout out, baby.
Jamil now originally from the DFW, from Dallas, right? That's where you're originally from?
Yeah, born and raised in cowboy country, in Dallas, Texas. I've been fighting cowboy fans my whole life. So I grew up in the 80s, man. So 80s, that was a time when the Niners was on top. It was a dynasty back then. My parents, my family, they weren't like diehard cowboy fans, so they didn't, nobody pressured me to be a cowboy fan. I was able to choose, my team on my own.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with watching, Montana and the Niners back in the mid to late 80s during that time. So and then I stuck with the Niners, my whole life. But I started with Niner Empire. So I first found out about Niner Empire at that first Dallas takeover in 2014. Right, I knew nothing about the chapters and stuff like that. I was just out there with some of my Cowboys friends, and saw all these people. That's where I first met Joe Lenore. At this huge tailgate that they did, and and after that I joined the DFW chapter, out there in Arlington, Texas. I think the president was Danny Ramirez. Back then, Zine Baker was the VP. Danny Ramirez, moved on to Houston. Zine became president, and I was the VP of DFW for I think three or 4 years. So the job I work for, we have our headquarters is in San Diego. So I used to travel to San Diego back and forth a lot for work. And man, the first time I came here, I just fell in love with the city. And I always feel, man, as soon as my daughter graduated high school, I'm moving to San Diego. And that's where
and he tell me, I'm
across
coming.
the stage, I was gone.
So you just moved to the home office. Soon as
Yeah. And I met Anna. I met Anna in 2017 at the Houston Takeover. And she told me she was from she was with 619ers. Me and her, we just kind of kept in contact. We traveled to different games and barbecues during the summer. And I would always tell her, like, Anna, I'm coming to join your chapter. And finally made it happen a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Coming from DFW to San Diego, big adjustment, pretty much the same.
It's a huge adjustment. Huge adjustment. I don't have no spending money no more, for one.
Well, can Anna be having you out all the time?
It's expensive out here, man. It's this rent and just to go out and have a good time. You can spend some money out, for sure. That was the biggest adjustment. Everybody out here in Cali is cool, man. Everybody's pretty laid back. Especially out here in San Diego. Everybody's real chill. It's not as busy as Dallas, as Texas.
Gotcha. Yeah. Monty P, y'all got anything for them?
I just want to know, growing up, who was your favorite Niner that you had to watch and you wanted to watch on that screen?
My favorite 49er. So at first it was Joe Montana. That was my favorite Niner, right? Because that's the first person that I kind of started watching. But as I got older, man, my favorite Niner was Ricky Waters.
Ricky Waters.
Okay. I know he was only with us for 4 years or so.
Yeah, 3 or 4 years. Yeah.
Kind of his he brought something different to the Niners, man. That swag, he brought that swag to the Niners, and I love watching him run, man, and his energy. Just like hearing him mic'd up on the sideline. Ricky Waters, that was my boy, man. That was my boy.
Anna?
I love Jerry Rice all the way.
Okay.
That's my baby.
That's your baby. That's my baby. All right.
I think you're the first person to ask that actually said Ricky Waters before, Jamil. So
I'm about to say
that's why I always ask that question, because it's so many great players that came through this organization that, like, my favorite player was Frank Gore. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's probably a common name, but everybody has their different, and it's just good to hear. There's so many different names to choose from.
It's got a lot to do with that rivalry with Dallas and San Francisco. Ricky Waters,
never gonna forget.
I love seeing the highlights of
I commend you for that.
That 94 championship game. Ricky Waters was like, right in the middle of the Cowboy players, fighting and stuff.
Hell
yeah. Yeah, he had that grit.
Yeah. Especially against the Cowboys. So.
All right. So let's get to what we're here to talk about. For everybody who's watching out there, 49er fans all around the world, the reason why Jamil and Anna are here is because we have a Niner Empire worldwide barbecue every summer. And last year it was in Jackson, Mississippi, which I was able to attend, and it was nice out there. P was out there. We had a bunch of fun. The year before was Tampa, right? Or the first
there you
year,
go.
something like that. And so
Tampa.
now this year it's year 4, and it's happening in San Diego, California, July 11th through the 13th, hosted by the 619ers. Yours truly, Anna and Jamil. how did this come about? Is this something you guys reached out to Joe for? Joe reached out to y'all. How did this come about?
Joe requested for it to be in the West Coast and asked if we could host, and we took on the task, you know? So he knew that he wanted San Diego next. Last year in Mississippi, he announced it. So
Yeah, that's right. He did announce
yeah.
it when we was out there.
Mhm.
Hold
So
up. Did he announce it without talking to you?
no, we knew already.
I was about to
We
say.
knew it. We knew it was coming our way.
Yeah, because we was all on the stage, and that's when he announced it.
Yeah.
I don't know if P remembers.
You got me on mute, so I can't comment. So
all right. So then, how did you bring Jamil into the fold on this? Because obviously, he ain't 619 or wasn't 619, I should say.
He was last year. He's been here a couple years
but I
now.
mean, you know, history.
But Jamil, let's be honest, Jamil don't get his flowers all the time. His man knows what he's doing when it comes to the players, when it comes to how events should be structured. His vision is a lot like mine. So this is a 2-man show right now. It's just me and him planning it. I didn't want nobody else, respectfully. Just because we feed off each other and we work good together. It's simple. The hard part is done already. And we still got about 70 days to the event, and we just got to, pinpoint a few little things that we need to get together. But other than that, it's been amazing planning this with Jamil because it hasn't been that hard,
Yeah, from the outside looking in, it does look like you guys really clicked, like, and it's dope as hell. And me personally, I can't wait to get out there to experience what you guys have planned. Knowing just how crazy you are and crazy he is, I know the shit gonna be dope. So,
yeah.
Listen, we want to turn up.
It's gonna be a lot of stories. Gonna be a lot.
Y'all
of
make
stories.
sure y'all
Videos, pictures.
Y'all make sure y'all
I can't wait to
the
watch it since I ain't gonna be able to attend. But I'm looking forward to seeing the videos, the pictures from the West Coast. I hate I can't attend, but financially, yeah. So
I'm sad that you're not coming because you're gonna miss a movie. You hear me?
I bet.
Starring me.
Yeah.
Starring me.
So, all right. So, what do we have planned for Friday night? So it kicks off Friday night, right? Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead,
so
Jamil.
What's Friday night?
Yeah, Friday night. We expect everyone to start flying in. Get checked into the hotel. And Friday night we got what we're calling the gas lamp takeover. So gas lamp is kind of the party district where all the nightclubs and bars, restaurants. It's a tourist attraction. One of the biggest tourist attractions here in San Diego. So the bar that we're doing like a meet and greet. The bar is called Happy Doze. Right, so Happy Doze is popular for being a San Diego Padres. And that's why all the people go watch the Padres games and party before and after the game.
I was gonna say because the Gaslight is right outside the stadium, correct?
It's right outside of Petco Park. So Happy Doze, it's a huge place for one. It's one of the biggest bars in Gaslamp, right? They have several different bars in Happy Doze. They got a karaoke club. They got a speakeasy club. They have a just your regular bar, and then they have a pickleball court. So it's just a lot of stuff to do there, man. At the bar, yeah. Like the place is huge, and they have great drinks also. So another thing about this place. I know we won't be bringing dogs, but it's a dog friendly bar. So you'll see people bring their pets in. So but yeah, the place is great. It's well lit, right? So it's not dark. People be able to see each other, really know what everybody looks like. It's not super loud. It's not a club atmosphere.
Gotcha.
Right. But, we'll have a DJ and everything. And then, people can stay there as long as they want. And then they can go bar hop, down Gaslamp, right? Gaslamp is just, bar after bar after bar after bar. But that's where we're going to start it off at Happy Doze at 7 o'clock, I think is when we'll start.
Yeah.
So we got a real, the flyer for Friday night, it's a badass flyer, man. Make sure y'all check it out.
For everybody watching, there'll be a link at the bottom in the description to all of the events and to the Facebook page that has all the information on it. Okay. There's a dope ass Italian restaurant, Gaslight. I can't think of the name of it right now. I love it.
It's a bunch of them. It's a bunch of
dope ass Italian restaurant down there. Yeah, I'm fat and I like to eat, so I know where all the restaurants and shit is at. Every city I go to, I know where they at.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, so that's Friday night. Everybody can wear their chains, their jerseys, all their 49er gear, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. No dress code.
So, and then Saturday, what is it looking like?
So Saturday morning, we will be at Mission Beach. Right next to the roller coaster. You cannot miss all the Niner tents. It would be like it looks like a circus, I've been told. You got all the flags, you got all the canopies, and it's probably about 20 canopies out there. We'll be there all morning, basically. I'm telling people to show up the earliest they can, especially if they're driving in and they have a grill, a canopy, whatever they have to show up early to basically reserve their area. The earlier the better because it gets crowded. It's summertime, beach. The weather's gonna be beautiful. So if you're driving, get there early. If you're Ubering, get there around 10. It's fine, 9. But it'll be from 8 a.m. to about 2 p.m.
Should we be there when the sun rises?
Listen, I'll be there when it's the sunrise.
So y'all gonna be drinking from 9 a.m. in the morning till whenever.
Mind your business.
All day.
Mind your business.
Hey,
Mind your business, man. In the sun too.
I can't wait to see these videos and pictures.
Hey, so all right, so you're saying everybody's setting up with the tents and the canopies and stuff like that. Is there going to be like sectioned off for certain chapters? Obviously, everybody's
it's first come, first serve. I just have them line up and we make like a half a triangle basically, and we just keep it going and it's nice, it's cool. We're together. We're not separate. We're all together. We're sitting together. We're lined up together. And again, it just looks like a big. You'll be surprised. You get people that come up and they're like, "What is this? I'm a Niner fan and I don't know about it." So it's an amazing thing.
Video. Hopefully, they can reach them. What about food and drinks? Do we need to bring stuff?
So a lot of the chapters bring their own grill and their own food to grill. The 619ers will have free food for the people that are flying in. Mm-hmm. Of course, it's going to be Mexican themed just because I got to give y'all what we are, And my mom is cooking it. So, hey.
Okay,
Mom. Mama's cooking. You can't go wrong with Mama's cooking.
Hey, I'm missing Mama cooking.
But,
okay.
Yeah, it's Mama's cooking. She does it every year. Happily does it for us. So, it's going to be free. I am asking for donations. Whatever anybody wants to donate, I will take it. We do have a Venmo and a Cash App, so I'll share that information with you guys. And yeah, so it's like all you can eat, free. I am gonna have waters and sodas, and I just ask people that if you do drink and if you do have liquor, make sure that it's not visible, because in the beaches of California, or I should say San Diego, we're not allowed to have liquor in these beaches. Gotcha. They won't come up to you and check your cup, But if they see a can of beer or a
Or a
bottle
bottle.
of liquor, they will ticket you. So it's a heads up that we don't want that. We don't want somebody to have a bad experience because we didn't tell them. So it's important to let everybody know you can't have liquor. So keep it in the cup, keep it in, in your tumbler, keep it wherever you want to keep it. But it needs to be hidden, and it shouldn't be visible. They won't come open up coolers. They won't come harass you. It's only if they see it in the eyesight. So
Gotcha.
that's
I'm
it.
glad P's not coming then, because P will be wanting to get drunk. So,
No, he could get drunk.
Hey,
It just
see this
can't,
right here.
and that's
You
a
don't know
perfect
what's
cup
in
right
it.
there. That works.
Hey, I'm gonna
any
get drunk, but it's gonna be. Hey, you ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna.
Right.
You're gonna be like, people been drinking juice all day.
anything particular happening at the beach, or just like us eating, drinking, fellowshipping?
No, just vibing, because we gotta
Okay.
save that energy for that night yacht and the
All right.
after yacht
I want to
party.
hear that night. I want to hear
You
that
said the
yacht. That's what I
after.
want
Okay,
to
I don't know
hear.
about no after. All right,
Let's do it.
all right, so I leave the beach at 2:00. I've been in the sun since 9 a.m. I'm drunk. I'm going to need a nap. So what time does the night stuff start?
Right.
And I'm
So
gonna want to go eat because I'm fat. I'm just going to eat.
well, you're gonna have to take your plate to go. That's what you need to do.
So what's the night thing for Saturday night?
So the yacht, we want to start boarding around what time, Jamil? I said 5.
So boarding starts at 6:30, but people need to start showing up around, I'd say 5:30 to start lining up.
Wait.
So that means we leave the beach at 2 and we go get online, just take a nap on the line before we go to the boat.
Or
There we
you
go.
can take you about an hour nap. Take another 30 minutes to get dressed and get ready, and head on to the dock to get ready to board. Like I said, boarding doesn't start till 6:30, but I'd show up early, if you can.
And
Right?
you don't have to stay at the beach till 2 at all.
Correct.
I want to be wrapping it up by like 1 because me and Jamil got to leave early. We got things to do. So we're going to leave people in charge of cleaning and, picking up. But I want everybody to get their rest a little bit so that, we could continue at the yacht. But it all depends on when people want to leave. If I say get there at 8 and leave at 1 or 2, I'm going to be wrapping up by noon because, again, we have to leave a little early. So
Yeah, and we're
That's
talking.
understandable.
We're gonna have 500 people on this yacht.
Yeah. So is there first, hold on, to the yacht? Is there some news about the yacht or something? Wasn't there something that came up?
Yes. So I know a lot of people have been, we posted yesterday, I think, about more tickets being added, right? Go and buy more tickets. So people are asking like, hey, wait a minute, I thought the max capacity was was already hit. So we just keep getting more and more requests for these yacht party tickets. So me and Anna talked about it. It was like, hey, we don't want to be like packed on this boat, right? We want to have a little room. So we went and we went and upgraded the yacht. So
Okay.
yeah, so we got a
Y'all
bigger
big boy.
boat now.
Hey, y'all big boy out there, man. I'm flying out. Don't worry about it. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
After after you see this new, this is just not. It's not a yacht anymore. This is a mega yacht. So yeah, there you go.
So this is the new yacht we're going to be on.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. So this yacht, the max capacity is 1,200 people.
What we holding on it? 1,200? Yeah.
We won't get to 1,200, but we don't have to have 1,200. I expect us to have somewhere between 500 and 600 people. That way we can be comfortable. We'll
Okay.
have room to move around and dance and
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like
there's
that.
plenty of room.
Yeah, because the
Y'all got
pictures you
plenty of
see,
room on it.
yeah, the pictures you see, it looks real. It looks real packed, right? Not a lot of room to move around. So, this boat is real nice. I think everybody's gonna like it. The price is the same. We're not charging more. The yacht company, man, they're really excited to work with us. So yeah, they hooked us up with this upgrade.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what is the price of the tickets for the yacht?
The yacht ticket is $68. That includes all you can eat appetizers. For the whole time. We're going to be on the yacht for 2.5 hours. There will be cash bars where you can go and buy alcohol, but food will be provided.
And is mama cooking on the yacht?
No,
Mama cooking on the yacht.
that's the yacht.
Yeah, and for the yacht, it's no outside food or drinks will be allowed on the yacht.
Okay.
What about dress code for the yacht?
So we want everybody to wear red 49er gear. We want everybody in red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody in red.
You don't have to dress up. Wear your red 49er jerseys. But we want it to be an all red party. We think all red on that white boat. It's gonna look real good. We're gonna have Niner flags flying. On the boat. So you see the American flag. In these pictures. We're gonna have a Niner flag up there.
That's dope.
Make sure they on time. Black folks don't be on time for stuff, man.
Listen.
That's why we
turn your camera.
Huh?
They will be left.
Yes,
they're gonna get left
they will leave. The parties we're leaving at 7:30. Like I said, we'll start boarding at 6:30. 7:30, we gone. Like if you miss it, we're not coming back to get you.
All right. So then it's gonna go out. It's gonna just sit in the water.
Yeah. So
around a little bit.
The yacht it'll circle around the bay a couple times. It's 90 minutes of sailing or cruising, whatever you want to call it.
A cruise to nowhere. That's what I call it.
Yeah, we'll just be going around. We'll go on all all the sides of the bay. We'll go under the Coronado Bridge. You'll see a lot of.
You'll see the downtown skies,
downtown,
basically. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So we get off of that. Now I heard something about some after yacht party. That's a private event? Is that still for the people? What we doing?
It's for everybody. Every Niner fan on the boat could come. Of course, it's 21 and up, and we'll be in the gas lamp area. We will be at I would say it's a nightclub, but it's a rooftop. We will have more information soon.
Okay.
But for sure, we have an after party.
No doubt. And to go back to the yacht party, the kids are welcome. Every event so far, kids are welcome. It sounds like, except for the after party.
After party and Friday night, no kids.
Oh yeah, Friday night. Okay.
Yeah. So for the yacht party, kids are welcome, but not recommended. Right? Because it will. We don't want a bunch of kids. Running and jumping off the boat. Right? We can't
jump off that damn boat.
So I know we got some kids that I know that are like 18 and up. I don't think there's going to be any young kids on the boat, but I will say if you can leave the kids at home or at the hotel, I'd recommend you do that. But all ages are welcome.
Gotcha. And then the VIP tables for the boat and all that stuff is still the same, even with the new boat. And are those sold out?
So we
well?
we are going to have a few extra tables. Anna and I we have a meeting with the yacht company this week. So we're going to go and we're going to make a new seating chart. We'll see how many extra tables are available. We do expect, there to be extra tables available because it's a much bigger boat.
Right.
So we'll, we did have a standby list for people that didn't get tables. So we're going to take care of them first. And then if we have any more tables left over, we'll make a post and announce, that we got more tables if people can get them.
Yep. For everybody out there watching, like I said, the link to the Facebook group page with all of this information will be in the description. You'll be able to click that link, go to the Facebook group page, get added if you're not already in there, and you'll be able to see the hotel information, the times, the events for everything, everything with what's going on that whole weekend. And I definitely look forward to it. It should be a great weekend in San Diego. Is there anything that we're missing that we haven't talked about, Jamil, Anna? That you
I
guys
have
want to
one
let people know?
thing, and all I ask is for people to come with good vibes and no drama.
100%.
Yes, sir.
I want to have fun. I don't want to worry or babysit anybody. I want to have fun. Once we sell off, me and Jamil are done working.
Party! Oh, it's party time.
Yeah.
Having a party. The one thing I would say though, just from going to previous ones, I personally would like to see more people mingle and get to know each other and meet people. Like the purpose obviously of the meet and greet on Friday is to meet new 49er fans and new people that you don't know, that you haven't met. It's to come to this weekend and see all the people that you're friends with on Facebook and you've never met them in your life and shit like that. And or obviously reconnect with people that you've seen or talked to at past games. But just from experience from like last year, it just felt like everybody was just talking and hanging with whoever they came with. Am I lying, P? That's how it felt, right? It was just hey, this chapter was over here, this chapter was over here, and that was it. And then the few people that knew each other from those chapters talked.
Just bring it all together as one 49er family.
Correct. So that's what I would like to see and hope for and have fun with, just everybody. And obviously too, it's going to be a lot more West Coast people. I hope a lot of the people from the East is coming, like myself, out there, because San Diego's one, a beautiful city. Two, I already know how Anna and them get down from them videos and stuff on just game days. So I know it's going to be a vibe as soon as we get to the city. Because the game day videos be wild. The watch parties be wild. So I know that the weekend's going to be wild. So
hey, one thing, Brad, that we didn't mention, it's very important. So at the beach party on Saturday, no vendors are allowed. Right. And no disrespect to anybody else's barbecue. A lot of people that have these barbecues and stuff, and it looks like a flea market out there, right?
Yeah.
Got every canopy is got like a store. They're selling stuff. So we don't want that. Plus, if you are caught, it's not allowed on the beach anyway. Right. So
it's not allowed, and they could close our party down.
Right.
All right. You hear that, hella fitted? You can't sell shit at the damn barbecue.
You gonna call that man out?
That's my dog. That's my brother. I could do that. You ain't selling no damn chains at the barbecue.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, and then hey, Sunday we do, and we're still working on it, but we are going to do a brunch on Sunday, to kind of for the people that's still in town,
right?
That'll kind of be the send off.
All right.
Location, still to be determined.
Right.
All right. So the 619ers hosting the weekend. I can't wait. I'm excited. P, Monty, y'all got...
Hey, I'm excited for y'all. Y'all have a great time. Hey, I send my blessings from the East Coast. I love y'all, West Coast family. 619, I love y'all. Anna, Jamil, I love y'all. Y'all be good. Hey, hey, Brad, make sure you turn up for us, baby. Hey,
I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna bring the camera crew. I'm bringing the cameras and everything. We're gonna shoot some content out there. Get everybody on the show.
Oh yeah.
You just drop this real quick.
You ain't gotta ask who I Whoa! This your boy, the Speaker Box, and I'm talking to all my Niners, West Coast Niners, Midwest Niners, Dirty South Niners, East Coast Niners. We welcome y'all to the 4th annual Worldwide Niner Empire Weekend. We going from July 11th through July 13th. Oh, it's the summertime, and where we doing it at? Sunny San Diego, California. Oh, palm trees, beaches, and good food. Hey, be there or be square. We not letting up on nothing. Always faithful. Niner Empire, 619ers. Whoa!
Run it up, west side, throw it up. Got the ops moving out the way when we pulling up. Deal dance. We just came through the end zone again. What you standing on?
So make sure you guys click the link in the description of this episode to get all the rest of the information. But Niner Empire Weekend is one that you do not want to miss. This one is going to be one for the books. Obviously, it's the 4th year, and I think this is going to be the best one yet. So if you are a 49er fan, come out. You don't need no chapter. You don't need your crew. Come meet new people. Come meet old people. Come meet everybody. But we'll be out there. Whistle Game Podcast will be in the building, and we can't wait to get out there. Any final words, Anna and Jamil?
No, that's it. Thanks again for having us, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate being on the show.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all when after this,
Jamal,
when the season kicks off and stuff like that.
You
guys come on back and we can talk about the season and what's going on with the 49ers.
Turn it out, baby.
This dude is wild, man. But anyway, it's your boy Ferg. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Whistle Gang Podcast. Hit the bell so you can get notifications every time we drop a new video or go live, man. We appreciate y'all tuning into this episode. Whistle Gang Podcast. We out. Peace.
Bye.
Peace.